Hey there guys, what's going on? Season 4 is finally upon us and it is very, very exciting. We do have loads of new content to cover. We've got new weapons, new operators, new maps, and weapon balancing, but most importantly, the reason you're here. A brand new battle pass with 100 tiers of excellent cosmetics, and we're going to talk about the best ways to level up your battle pass quite quickly in Season 4. We've made a number of these videos previously and there's been some conflicting information in the comments, so forgive me if I'm wrong with some of these tips, but hopefully some of these should cover most bases. Just before we do get into our first tip here, let's try and get this video to 27 likes. The support from you guys has continued to be excellent recently, and we did pass 1,830 subscribers very, very recently, which is super exciting. So make sure you do hit that subscribe button with those notifications turned on if you haven't already done so you don't miss out on any of the upcoming Season 4 content. Right, so starting off with our main tip here, for the most part, the Battle Pass is almost entirely leveled up through playtime. We'll be talking about ways around that in a second, but most of your tier XP is going to come from simply just playing the game. This is a fantastic tip. I mean, who would have thought of it? To level up my battle pass, I actually have to play the game. I get it. That's not a super satisfying answer, but our real tip is playing game modes that keep you in the game for longer. As the pass is mostly leveled up by time played, you'll definitely want to limit your time in the menu if you do want to efficiently level up your battle pass. You'll want to be getting constant kills and playing the objective to maximize the amount of XP and progression bonuses that you receive at the end. You know those little badges that you do see at the end of the game, like you get the most stim shots used or the most grenades thrown and whatever? Those actually award different levels of experience, and you can get different medals throughout the game, and they all count towards extra experience towards your battle pass. And they also increase your rank too, which we'll talk about in a sec, and these both work in tandem to help us level up our battle pass quite quickly. Our second tip kind of echoes our first one, which you do want to be playing in game modes where kills and objective play is super common. Domination, kill confirmed, hardpoint, headquarters are particularly good options for this. Domination doesn't have a time limit, so you've basically got as much time as you want to rack up those kills, and obviously you will want to be playing the objective too to maximize those points gained, but kill confirmed is also a fantastic option assuming that you are collecting those tags. Kill confirmed has always been a fantastic option for XP gain because you do kind of double dip when you do get those kills. You'll get the initial points for getting the kill and then you get the points for getting the tag. And in saying that, hard points also really good for those like constant XP gains, as well as headquarters is a long game mode. Like I've had headquarters games go for 20 minutes sometimes. You end up with a bunch of experience afterwards. So this is very, very important. You do want to be playing in those game modes that rewards like objective play and get a decent amount of action at the same time. Moving on, when you are unlocking the battle pass, you will get two options. One is the standard option that starts you off at level 1 with some nice unlocks, and it does cost about $15. Or the second option is the battle pass bundle, which does give you a nice little boost, putting you at level 20 instead, which allows you to unlock the first of the DLC weapons, which is the Chris Vector, which is the Fennec, which is very, very powerful from my testing already. This does cost a bit more at $30, but if you are looking for that instant boost, a quick shot in the arm to get you on your way to tier 100. Now, this option isn't for everyone, of course, and I'm not really saying that you should go out and steal your mum's credit card and spend that $30 just to unlock a new gun in that Call of Duty, but this is a valid option for those who are looking to cut out a little bit of the grind. Say you work a lot, you don't get to play too often, you come home, play a couple hours every night or whatever, and you just want that little boost. You want to be able to play with all the new content, so you chuck $30 down and that lets you get those battle pass tiers quite easily. This is basically as useful as a tip as our first one, which is basically just play the game. So if you are looking for a huge boost, just buy the battle pass bundle. I'll put this little note in here. Occasionally they do release some tier boosts for free in the section of the store that's for you. They did this in Season 2 and 3 as a result of some downtime that the game did experience. I'd recommend following the official Call of Duty Twitter and Infinity Ward on Twitter as well, just to stay up to date with any future bonuses that do come up, as these tier boosts can be really beneficial towards finishing off some of those later tiers. I wouldn't expect this towards the start of Season 4 if this does happen again, which it might depending on downtime or anything like that, which is just purely speculation. It'll be likely towards the end of the season to help people finish off your passes. Now, moving away from paid content for a second, because someone did get quite mad at me when I did recommend paying for stuff in a game, you'll want to be completing the daily and weekly challenges. These do appear on your dashboard as you load up the game and are typically little challenges that offer neat little bonuses. Rewards can typically include experience, including both rank and tier, as well as unique rewards like emblems and banners just for completing a simple task each day or week. These can range from like sticking 3 Semtex grenades to enemies to a more difficult weekly challenge like, I guess, like getting 150 kills with an LMG. Not 100% sure of the rest of the style of the weekly challenges because I don't typically do them too often, but they are nice nice little experience boost just to help you get extra tiers and so on. They typically don't require too much effort to complete and can pretty much just be done by, again, playing the game, and they do offer a nice little boost to our experience, including both rank and tier. I'm not 100% sure at the exact breakdown of rank XP and tier XP when you do unlock these challenges, as I have, like I said, heard conflicting reports in my comment section and online. But from my experience, completing these challenges is beneficial for completing our battle pass. Even if it doesn't actually offer more tier experience, these challenges do offer a new, unique way to play the game, which can help avoid burnout while you're grinding towards the maximum level of our battle pass and towards rank 155. Our increasing rank will become important in a second. Another small option if you do like to buy things from the store, some people do actually like to buy content for this game, you might notice that some store bundles do include tier skips. If you're looking for the fastest battle pass leveling experience, you're already buying stuff from the store anyway, which again is not recommended for everyone. Do keep an eye out for those bundles which include tier skips. This can go a long way to completing your pass, especially if you do manage to get hold of your tier skips at those later levels, which can typically take more experience to level up. Next, Infinity Ward have continued the tradition of offering numerous double XP weekends or even weeks as they've shown throughout Season 3. This offers a limited time boost to either weapon XP, rank XP, or tier XP sometimes. And sometimes it only includes weapon and rank, but there have been numerous occasions throughout Season 3 where double tier experience has been offered. I think the longest I saw was for about a week, which is pretty wild. So my tip for you is to keep an eye out in the main menu or again on the official Call of Duty and Infinity Ward Twitter accounts, because they do typically announce double XP periods of time before they do go live. It's important to take the most of these windows because it becomes so easy to rank up and tier up when double XP is active. It's a massive assist to get to level 100 as well as rank 155. We've been talking about our rank a lot, and for good reason. Every level above 100 we do unlock a new officer challenge, which are small to complex little challenges that offer, again, rewards for completing them and stuff. Like I said, every time you rank above 100 up to 155, you do get a new one. These can range from getting like 5 frag grenade kills to getting 4 quad kills in 3 different games with a sniper rifle while having your eyes shut. But upon completing them, depending on the difficulty, you do get a bunch of experience, which some of which is included towards your battle pass. And again, even if it doesn't offer a great deal towards your battle pass, it's still a great way to avoid burnout. As I mentioned earlier, these are new, unique ways to play the game that will help it keep it interesting while you're unlocking those last couple of pass tiers. Another way to get those fast, easy tiers is to keep an eye out for tier sales. Look, everybody, he's recommending spending money again! Infinity Ward typically does release these at least once or twice per season, allowing people to purchase tiers for 100 COD points instead of 150. Again, I'm not saying go and grab your dad's credit card and buy all 100 or 80 tiers once they're a bit cheaper, because it'll still cost you like $200. If you can honestly say that dropping $200 on a battle pass just to complete it before other people is fine for you, that's fine. Do whatever you want. I don't care. I'm not your dad. But for the rest of you, most players typically have a few COD points laying around, plus the rewards you do get from the Battle Pass normally, so you should be able to get a couple of decent amount of tiers just by waiting until the tiers are on sale. Tier sales typically occur around towards the middle or the end of the season, so if you do see that the tiers are on sale and you've got spare COD points, you might as well pick up some easy tiers. Another tip, without spending any money, is of course to complete the trials. Trials are small little challenges that do reward experience, and I'm not convinced that these offer experience towards your Battle Pass, but again, they're fun little short ways to stave off boredom. Even if they don't offer experience towards your Battle Pass, you do get a decent amount of experience, and basically these are score-based or time-based challenges that do offer various rewards for completing them. I think if you do get 3 stars in the challenge, you get like 10k experience, which can easily be doubled with a double XP token. And as I was saying, even if these don't offer Battle Pass experience rewards, they still give you rank increase. You'll have more officer challenges, meaning you'll have more options for extra experience and new fresh ways to keep the game interesting while you are grinding towards past tier 100. Plus, I think the time spent in these trials does actually count towards past experience, but I'm not 100% sure of this. I'm happy to be told otherwise. And lastly, definitely the worst tip of all, again, he's talking about spending money. If you are really impatient and you do have a couple of $100 laying around, you probably aren't watching this video and you've already spent your money buying all of the tiers. More seriously though, if you are looking to finish off a couple of tiers on your pass, or looking to unlock enough tiers to be closer to the weapon unlocks, which typically are at 15 and 30-ish, you can always spend a little bit of cash. It's not a great option and you don't really get your money's worth when you do play like that, but I'm not your dad. I don't control what you do. You can do whatever you want with your money. And if you do unlock all 100 tiers off the bat, that's up to you, and it's definitely the fastest way to level up the Battle Pass. Don't yell at me for saying this, you know I'm right. But imagine if Call of Duty did have a creator code where people received a small portion of any purchases made. This would be my only and first tip. Make sure you use code LTAG in the store and spend $200 on the Battle Pass. Maybe one day. Anyway, guys, hopefully these tips do help you in your leveling Battle Pass experience, especially that last one. Bet you didn't think about that before. More seriously though, the Battle Pass is a bit of a grind, but there are definitely loads of cool items available for unlock, which you've only got to spend like 15 bucks for. New guns, new cosmetics, and new blueprints all help keep the game interesting, and it does support the developers in being able to continue to make content for their game. Even though Activision made like $4 billion from microtransactions last year, there are definitely loads of ways to get those tiers up quickly without having to spend money, and hopefully this video did help you out. Thank you very much for watching, and make sure you do leave a like and do subscribe if you are new around here. We've got loads of Season 4 content lined up in the coming days, so do not miss out on those. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!